I am passionate about both gemstones and diamonds. I do love my diamonds. I remember I was given my very first little ring. I actually still have it. It's a tiny little gold ring set with a tiny little coral. And I remember knowing the different names of gemstones and so on, but that was it. But I didn't realize that there was actual jobs in the field until later. I literally quit a job to follow my dreams, basically, and follow my passion. And so I did the studying, and here I am, a few years later. Here I am, yeah. What attracted me to CATAWIKI initially also as a buyer is the fact that you can really find some very, very unique things. It's funny because sometimes, sellers try to submit stones that are not pretty to look at, but we as gemologists, for example, love them because we can just imagining them, just seeing them in a microscope, we'd go crazy. I used to work as a diamantaire, and I was one of the very, very few women who was actually working and so buying and selling diamonds. 90% of the people who we would buy the diamonds from actually assumed that I was a secretary. I felt times where they would be looking at me like, what is she talking about? Or like, I'm not sure she's saying the truth. So I have the feeling that sometimes we'd have to elaborate a little more, like just to show them that it's not just superficial knowledge of this and that, but it's like actual knowledge, and we know our things. We actually often get questions from 20-something-year-olds. They're like, oh, I want to do this, where do I start? And it's like, you need the education as a structure, as a base, but you need the experience because you need to be looking at gemstones every day. You need to be looking into it all the time and learn, because there's new treatments, new gemstones, there's news all the time basically, so you need to be up to speed. I can't go back to what I used to do 10 years ago and just not work with gemstones anymore.